Okay. Here I am again. But I wasn't on the other one. I don't know how I can do this. Oh, I think you have to sign off and then come back on, and I'll be live. So if anybody's here, okay. Let's see. I have to tell Tony to tell everybody else. Danny Fraser, can you, and Laura Keenbaum, can you tell people they have to sign off, and then, or Samir, and then sign back on, because I had to end the stream. Okay? So it's not ringing. Call failed. Samir, will you tell them, whoever is online now, can you write a comment and say, Peter says go offline and come back on? And then if everybody says it, then anybody reading it, but don't say anything else. Just say that if you're on. Oh, there's no sound still? Oh, okay. There's no sound. I don't know how that could have been live. Oh, God. 1, 2. I'm trying to get back online. There is sound or not? Oh, you hear us just fine. Okay. All right. I got a message that there was no sound, but maybe I figured it out. All right. Thank you for doing it. Okay. La la la, la la la, la la la. Okay. La la la, 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 la 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 la. Dans mes rêves, j'entends une voix qui me dit ne pleure pas, quel dommage, mon âme n'est pas de pierre. Dans mes rêves, j'entends une voix qui me dit ne souffre pas, quel dommage. I'm going to start from the beginning. Dans mes rêves, j'entends une voix qui me dit ne pleure pas, quel dommage. Mes yeux sont des sources claires. Dans mes rêves, j'entends une voix qui me dit ne souffre pas, quel dommage. Mon âme n'est pas de pierre. Mais les voix de mes fantômes ne connaissent pas la douleur d'âme. Pourtant les cloches m'annoncent toujours mon vrai destin. La la la, la la la, la 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 la. Dans mes rêves, j'entends une voix qui me dit ne souffre pas. Dans notre maison fragile et grise, nous partageons le rêve de la vie et la lune souriait sur l'innocence. Dans un monde plein de néant, même les promesses sont du vent. Et le soleil parfois se perd dans les nuages. Ne me quitte pas encore, ne me laissez pas partir. Pourtant les cloches m'annoncent toujours mon vrai destin. La 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 la. So it's called Mon Vrai Destin. And I remember I wrote that with Hugo Frey's help, some of the words like source claire. I said, what is it? How do you say, fountain? And so, it says, dans mes rêves, j'entends une voix. In my dreams, I hear a voice qui me dit, ne pleure pas. Qui me dit, ne pleure pas. That says to me, do not cry. Quel dommage, what a pity. My eyes are fountains. Dans mes rêves, j'entends une voix qui me dit, ne souffre pas. In my dreams, I hear a voice that says, do not suffer. Quel dommage, what a pity. Mon âme n'est pas de pierre, my heart is not made of stone. Mais les voix de mes fantômes, but the voices of my phantoms, ne connaissent pas, do not know, la douleur d'âme, the sadness of humankind. Pourtant les cloches m'annoncent presently the bells m'annoncent mon vrai destin, my true destiny. Very French, very poetic, youthful. Dans notre maison fragile et grise, in our house fragile and gray, nous partagions, we shared, le rêve de la vie. Oh, there's Jackie Macamash, and she understands it, because she is French. Jackie, this is her. Nous partageons le rêve de la vie. We shared a dream of life. Et la lune souriait sur l'innocence. And the moon, some songs of my life, love Jackie Camash. And the moon smiled on our innocence. Dans un monde plein de néant, in a world filled with negation, même les promesses, even promises, sont du vent, fly away with the breeze. Et la cloche m'annonce toujours mon vrai destin. Pourtant, la cloche and the clock announces my true destiny. La la la, 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 la la la. Dans mes rêves, j'entends une voix qui me dit ne pleure pas. Quel dommage, mes yeux sont des sources claires. Now, you may note that in this song there is a lot of the announcement of suffering and tears. And it is true that we have in our lives the chance and the alternative to take this pain that we all have. I have, that extends back to the divorce of my parents, a terrible divorce when I was 5 years old. And I can't even describe the pain, not that I experienced, but that my mother did. And then, of course, I took it upon myself. So that became part of me. But in the years, I've taken that, as we have to take the pain of today and turn it, it goes, weave me the sunshine out of the falling rain. Weave me the hope of a new tomorrow. Fill my cup again. And that's somehow the arc of life. Part of our lives is to turn what is wrong. And that is part of healing the world, is healing ourselves in that way. To turn our own pain and sadness into more love and appreciation. And we can do that. And now we are called upon to do that in this time. Because it's only starting with the coronavirus in terms of the illnesses and the deaths and the devastation economically and the people in the jails. And I can't even begin to tell you how this is so tied to one's economic status. And the suffering and the death, it's just because if we're safe, like me right now, see, I'm safe. A lot of people are not. And a lot of people have to go to work because they can't, the kids won't eat if they don't. So now we're going to do Puff the Magic Dragon. And that's the end of tonight. But I'm so sorry that I didn't figure out the technology beforehand. Next time, Samir, he spent innumerable hours producing the video that you haven't seen. And doing all the technology, and he's my great friend now, Samir. Let me dedicate this song to you because you sing this song. And this was your early song that you liked. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Little Samir Paper loved that rascal Puff and brought him strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Puff the magic dragon, sing with me please, lived by the sea, frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea, frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Together they would travel on a boat with billowed sail. Samir kept a lookout perched on Puff's gigantic tail. Noble kings and princes would bow whene'er they came. Pirate ships would lower their flags and said, Samir, I didn't know you were Puff's friend. Oh my goodness, so good to see you. And then Puff would roar out his name. Oh, that's my name, Puff. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea, frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Go volunteers, go with our love. Go do the work. You're inspired from heaven above. It's sacrifice and giving that makes us who we are. But we never thought you'd be asked to take it quite this far. So we love you and we honor you, and we pray for you too. Because now it's changed. I am you, and you are you, and we are you, and we are all us. And that's the case. And so that's how we create our new heart, hands, and face. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Hallelujah. Puff the magic dragon. We're the little family here that's left. The others, they gave up, and I don't blame them, but you did not, so I thank you for hanging in with me. Tomorrow we won't do a program, my friends. I don't think, but maybe we will. Let me see what's going on, because if I've got one on Friday, then I should do one tomorrow. Let me see. Do I have a program? No. What do I have? Oh. No, I don't. I have a rehearsal for another broadcast, which is going to be nationwide with all the big stars. And I will be doing my portion with the Parkland students. And we're going to be rehearsing for or creating a video for that, which may be the very video that you didn't see tonight. How odd and how ironic. So, my friends, I'm going to give you a chance. Let me say hello to some of you. You, Sion, sweet dreams to you. Sion Malenka. Where might you be from, Sion? Malenka, what a name. Oh, yeah, where is that from? Susan Smith, Yvonne, thank you for tonight's concert. Thank you. Oh, Bob Storley, you're there again. Another great evening. Thank you for giving me this. It's a relief from the troubles because we are together. If we stay together, we must resurrect this kind of music in this country, in this world. We must do this because this helps us get through it. This helps us. I feel you all out there, Dolores, Corey. Thank you. We love you, Puff, so much. See you again. And Di, what time is it in your country? Oh, DIY. It is now 10:45 p.m. Where are you, Di? DIY. Isn't that great? Julie Conroy. Hi, sweetheart. Anne Boysen. Okay, good night. And then Sion, you're in British Columbia. Wow. Let me sing. I'm going to make you a wall bell. Danny Fraser, Peter, I'll always cherish being able to share the stage with you. Yeah, I remember. And Famous Maker, now you're back. Who is Famous Maker 14? I forgot. Sherry Quinby. Sherry. Oh my God. Oh, my sweetheart. I know your two friends in an induced coma. Oh, Joni Peltzer, thank you, sweetheart. And Battle 44. Battle 44. Oh, Batla 44. Batla from Indiana. What is your what is your name? And Mina McGann. Rhiannon loves you, Peter, and all your sons. Who is Rhiannon? And Anya, my love to you, sweetheart, and to your mom and to your dad. You are a bright light for me. and Andy Okawa. Arigato, domo, arigato, doi toshimashite. Tomodachi desu. Okay, which sounds Italian. Very good friend. Andy, my dear, dear friend. Jane Phillips. Which Jane is that? Is that possibly Jane who? Jane from the when we're working together on Jane. I don't know, Jane. Which Jane are you? John Prentice. Peace from Winnipeg. Thank you. And Stuart Hutton, I'm glad to have lived this long to have this and to be able to hear you. You too. Don't you realize? You know what I was thinking? I'm thinking one day, what I think we could do is take these and give it to somebody and say, look, this is what is it about? It's about, I mean, the context is now, which is very dramatic. But what if they were to be in taken selections from this about folk music and how it comes out in certain people, and they talk, and then it could be a whole bunch of um, things to share for people who want to think about these things, whoever they may be. Oh, he's 446, and I'm in French. It is 446, and you're in France. Bonne nuit et merci de Quebec. And I will say, Rosalie, I can sing. Messieurs, quand on grande, je vous fais une lettre. That's the Boris Vian song. The great song that I sang at l'Olympia. And Paul Martel High there. And okay, Battle of Laura. I was a camper and a summer camp counselor, and we sang so many Peter, Paul, and Mary songs. Now my 10-year-old daughter goes to the same summer camp, and I wonder where that summer camp is. You can tell me. And Paul Martel, I can play the guitar like you. Well, almost. Well, I never became. The guitar was always like a platform for the songs to bring people together. I think I played fairly accurately. Jane Phillips. All right, I'm from Chicago. We. Okay. Would you sing for Bergen College? Virtually? Possibly. But you'd have to get Bergen College to get online, possibly. If you have my email address, you can email me and we can discuss it. But if you don't, I'm going to figure out a way for you to post a comment so that post an email address for yourself or a telephone number, and I will do it. Rhiannon is my very special daughter, and I thank you for years of joy and laughter, of Rihanna's appreciation of all of you. Thank you. And I thank you for Noel Paul Stuckey and Mary Ellen Travers. And Paul Martel is from Opelousas, Louisiana, where the music is fine. And Jane Phillips, we never met yet. Hope to someday. Me too. We'll have a reunion of everybody who's been on this. We'll have a reunion. It may be partially virtual, but it may partially be in New York, and we'll rent out someplace. We'll all get together and we'll sing live, and we'll say, didn't we go through it together? Good night from Oklahoma City, Susan Smith. Wow. And Di Dumanel, you're going to subscribe for you. I'm going to subscribe for you. And a smile, and a big smile. The camp is YMCA camp in Burlington, Wisconsin. YMCA camp. I went to sing in Chalk Hills Camp, which is a YMCA camp in Minnesota. And I made some great friends there. And one of them is Tree, Laura Keenbaum, who's on here sometimes, Shadow, who is, it's great. Jane Phillips. Have you I've seen you so many times in Ravinia at Highland Park. I love you too. And I'm a girl And I'm 17 years old. And oh, you're 17 years old. You're a little whippersnapper. Would you please be careful? And don't be foolish. Keep cloistered. Keep to yourself. Laura Tree, night to you, darling. And Barbara Burton, I got your email, but I've been working so hard, sweetheart. I know you sold the house, and I love you so much. You are one of my you're certainly my dearest friend in that domain in Kerrville. Paul Martel, les le bon temps rouler, let the good times roll, Paul Martel. There you go. Paul, what was I? I was emailing you earlier. Oh, that's your son. I sang a Puff the Magic Dragon to. Your son, Eden. Right. Yay. Wasn't that a funny version? I sang it. I did a little video because Trudy told me, yes, we got to do this. And I did. Stuart Hutton, I didn't think you would want to hear me sing unless physics is coming out. Then maybe. Okay. Stuart, we'll talk about that. Shadow, there you are from Chalk Hills Camp. Shadow, I got your beautiful email. And thank you. And Paul Mudd, I saw you all in Des Moines, Iowa back in 1967. Well, then you're not a young whippersnapper. You're older than 17. Julie Conroy, after seeing you perform a couple of years back, I decided to learn to play the guitar. It's your 50th guitar. No, it's your 50th year. Thank you. And Famous Maker, because I saw you sing virtually on Bergen College on YouTube. Aha, Famous Maker. Famous Maker 14. Are you my favorite cowboy? Maybe you are. Eric Martel. Okay. And Digital Eyes. Aloha, wish I could ski with you in Vail. What is your name in Vail? Somebody in Vail. My son is in Telluride right now with his friend Craig. You know talking French? Oui, je peux parler le français un petit peu, mais j'ai oublié la plupart du français parce que je ne parle pas en France, en la langue français du tout. Mais dans les chansons, je rencontre parce que c'est profond sur la tête et it doesn't go away, doesn't run away. Aloha. Peter, thanks again for these wonderful evenings, Eva Bennett. Eva, you sweet. Tari, good night, Tari. Digitalized, thanks, the unforgettable. All right. PP Electric. It's a great experience to see you live on TP. And you pooped. I'm going to get some sleep. Good night, my friends. Love you so much. This is fun talking to you this way. I have several ideas to do different things. Going to blow you away. But the most important thing is to show you the videos next time. And my apologies to you. And I'm sending my love to you, Trudy. And I'm sending to you, Martel family, and all of you. So, guten Abend, no French. Wie viele Straßen auf dieser Welt sind Straßen auf Tränen und Leid? Die Antwort, mein Freund, weiß ganz allein der Wind. Die Antwort, very dramatic, weiß ganz allein der Wind.